Team, been on YouTube for a while. I feel like lighting's gotten a little bit better, camera's gotten a little bit better, and I feel like my edits have gotten a little bit better. However, I feel like I haven't really touched my sound quality, and I feel like it definitely needs to be upgraded. So let's talk about a couple different things we can use, and maybe you can learn a little bit as I'm learning myself. Let's check it out. What's going on? My name's Ivy Paula, and I'm here to talk to you guys about a few different kind of microphones I'm going to be trying out. So I feel like because of the room that I'm in is kind of empty right now, it's very echoey, and I want to try and clean up my audio a little bit. I know that I can probably get a little bit better at post-production, like editing and stuff, but I feel like a good rule of thumb whenever you're trying to edit or create content on a camera, you want to get things as best as you can as you record the video versus doing everything in post. When you finish a video, you have to worry about making edits, inserting different, timestamps, or maybe making, different things pop up on the screen and stuff like that. There's a lot more stuff you have to do in post, and you want to try and lighten that load as much as possible, right? You don't want to do too much color correction if you have to. Now that I'm done rambling, let's go and talk about what the heck I'm testing out today. So there are 3 different types of things I'm going to be testing out, and number 1 is the shotgun mic. That's actually what I've been using this entire time, is a shotgun mic. It's going to be much better than your onboard microphone in your camera, and is going to help kind of pick up a directional sound, right? So that way, if I try and talk to you guys from behind the camera, and I literally am right behind the camera, hello, you can't really hear my voice as well as you could whenever I'm in front of it. So in case there's a noise echoing or bouncing or stuff going on behind you and you're vlogging, you tend not to hear too much of that, right? So the main focus is you. And again, in some scenarios, if your voice is loud enough to go ahead and drown out the rest of the stuff that's going on, you can probably fix that in post. But this is gonna help a ton versus just having your regular onboard microphone. It's also gonna sound much better. It's gonna be able to highlight more. This is more of a directional microphone as well. You can get them with windscreens or things called dead cats. Yes, they're called dead cats. Why, I have no idea, but you can. Which, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm using the Rode Micro, which is a non-battery powered mic, shotgun mic. And this is what a dead cat is. No, it's not made with actual cat fur. Why do they call it that? I have no idea. Maybe I'll look it up or something like that, where you can tell me. Come into my stream, which is usually on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays. Maybe you can inform me as to why they call it a dead cat, or just comment it down below. No wonder why I never got girls growing up. I can't wink the right way. Anyways, so those are a couple of things that are benefits of the shotgun mic. So the second mic that I'm going to try out is a wireless lav mic, or a Lav Mic. Basically what a Lav Mic is that it is this microphone right here, which you actually usually see people like clip onto, like their collar or something like that, or even clip it down in their shirt. So that way it's really close to the subject. It hopefully doesn't pick up too much stuff around you. And also you can get wireless versions, so that way if you want to, you can be super far away from the camera. So let's try it out.
All right, so now what you guys are hearing currently on the video is the Lav microphone. So as you guys can see, you see it right here on my chest. So a couple of the benefits of this guy is gonna be low pickup. So because this is literally right on your subject, literally it's on your subject, you can have the gain down pretty low, so that way you're not really picking up everything around you, right? So before there was actually crickets in the background, which I don't know if you can hear those now. You might not be able to hear the echo as much too, because I was able to turn the gain down quite a bit. And the cool thing about a wireless one is I can literally talk and you guys still hear the same audio quality or same level of audio. So right now I'm literally sitting in my bathroom, standing actually, and you guys can still hear me just fine. Now, you shouldn't have heard too much of a difference as far as like the audio goes. You might have heard a little bit of disturbance or interference as I was getting for a little bit further away. Not that my house is a mansion, because it's definitely not by any means. That's probably one of the cool things about a wireless Lav microphone. Now again, they do have wired versions of this as well too that have a lot of the same benefits, except for the fact that you can't really just walk around unless you got like a separate recorder, or even like an iPhone or a phone you can literally just record on with a Lav microphone like this. So there's kind of a neat way around having to have it plugged into the actual camera itself. Lastly, what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and do what's called boom our actual shotgun mic. All right, so for anyone that doesn't know what a boom microphone was, because now going back and editing this, I realized I didn't explain it. It's basically this piece right here. You take this, you loosen it, you then take it like this, loosen this part, and then you put the mic on the edge here. So that way, if I want to, I could then put mic right here, but you actually don't see it, right? Because it's right here. So you have this standing off on the side, which booms the microphone closer to you even though the camera's right there, I can have the audio here. It also requires a cable extension for microphone. Again, I'll leave all the descriptions and link below. So in case you guys want to check it out yourself and recreate what I did, you can do that as well too.
All right, now we're using the audio mic boomed. So you guys can't really see it. Maybe I can I don't know, maybe I can draw it back a little bit, but the microphone is actually right here. So it's just out of the camera sight. In fact, I could probably bring it down. All right, you see the wire, but you don't actually see the microphone. So the whole idea behind having this boomed like this is that I can get it closer to my mouth, which means it's hopefully gonna sound more rich, more full. It's also gonna hear less echo and stuff like that. And again, since it's a directional microphone, it's pointing directly at my chest. It's also gonna pick up the sound that's coming out of my mouth as well. So at least from what I looked up online, this is how it's supposed to work. Again, I don't really know a lot about this stuff, and that's why I'm trying to educate myself as well as you guys. But yeah, so hopefully we have a sound that's a little bit less echoey. It sounds a little bit more full, sounds better. And also too, could at least make it easier to work with in post, because again, when you're recording stuff, you want to make it as easy as possible as far as like your sound, get as much as the sound and stuff like that. Color grading, I haven't worked on color grading myself, that's a whole nother thing, but you know, get your colors as good as you can so you don't have to worry about it too much in post. Hopefully this sounds better. So after recording this, I'm now going to put this in the computer and I'm going to see how it sounds, and then I'll record the rest of the video. We'll edit it, put it up, and we'll see what you guys think. Hopefully we have a very clear winner as far as this goes. So let's head on over to the PC and see what this sounds like.
All right, so now we're back on my computer and we're actually looking at the footage and stuff like that. I got time to edit it. So I'm going to play some of them, then I'll let you know what I think is the best one. And keep in mind, these are all currently unedited. The only thing I had to do is with the wireless lav mic, because I had it turned up for the same volume as my shotgun mic. It is louder than it should be, like the gain's up too high. So I just adjusted the gain down a little bit. There's still a bit of a humming, but let's take a look at it and see which one you guys like the most. This first part is going to be the part with the shotgun mic, just as I normally use it and stuff like that, and we'll give it a listen.
You know, timestamps, or maybe making you know, different things pop up on the screen.
So there's a lot of echo in that and stuff like that, like you can hear in the background. I know, like we all know that was going to happen. It's pretty normal and stuff. That's just what my video sounds like normally. But then we go over to the wireless lav mic and we have this. It's on your subject. You can have the gain down pretty low, so that way you're not really picking up everything around you, right? So before there was actually crickets in the background, which I don't know if you can hear those. Which that sounds pretty good. I mean, it definitely sounds a lot better than before with as far as the echo goes. It sounds almost too muddy, so I feel like there still needs to be some post-processing done and stuff like that. Also, too, you can definitely tell that I had the gain turned up too high when I was recording, because you could actually hear the you could hear like a hiss or a hum in the background, which obviously is not good for audio. So I'd have to turn that down, or I'd have to pull it into another program and then really edit that down. But overall, I mean, the sound is pretty decent. The fact that I can get away from the camera is pretty cool too. It definitely has a much deeper tone to it than the shotgun mic. So let's go ahead and hear the shotgun mic boomed.
Like, it's pointed at my chest / my mouth, which I guess the idea behind this is that it's hopefully going to pick up less echo from behind, and it's also going to pick up more of a direct sound.
So one thing that I really liked about this, I liked how the sound was louder, which means I could probably turn down a little bit on my actual camera whenever I'm recording. So I might be able to turn it down a little bit louder to make the mic less sensitive and turn that gain down. Also on top of that too, I usually don't record with my PC on, because you can hear the humming of the actual fans in my computer. You can actually hear that stuff. So what's really awesome is the fact that you can't hear that in the background, which is nice, because I like having my PC on, or I would like to have the ability to have my PC on when I'm recording and not have to worry about that sound in the background. I feel like this one actually worked out really, really well. I felt like the sound was much better. I felt like it had less echo inside of it. It was a much more full sound. So I feel like it was actually pretty awesome. And keep in mind, while we're listening to it this way, I haven't done any audio processing whatsoever, except for on the wireless lav mic right here, which is where I actually took down the audio gain. But that was about it. That's all I did. Other than that, this is exactly how it sounds raw. So to close out the video from here, I actually feel like, I think I like the boomed shotgun mic the most. Although the lavalier, like the wireless lavalier mic, actually gave a lot of versatility to it. It was a deeper sound, more like a broadcast sound, kind of more on the side of like this microphone, or what you might hear in like a Twitch stream or something like that. I could be very wrong about this, but I believe it's the mids that sound kind of muddy, which make it sound kind of muffled. So if we clean that up and post wherever, then I feel like it can be much better. I feel like it's more of a broadcast sound, which me personally, when it comes to like a broadcast sound, I think I like that for my streams. I just don't know if I like that for videos, because I feel like videos I'd want more of like a natural kind of sound more than like that, you know, high fidelity, like, you know, radio presence kind of sound. So I literally just got to follow. I literally just got to follow on Twitch as I was recording this outro. Oh my god. All right, so anyways, I didn't think that was gonna happen. So again, I feel like the boom microphone worked out the best for me. Also too, it's utilizing more of the equipment I already own versus having to go out and buy a lavalier mic or a wireless lav mic. Again, I could definitely see where lav mics will definitely come in handy, but I feel like if I really wanted to, I could save some money and just get a regular lav mic and then use something like an iPhone and a video recording, and I can just take the audio and then put it into post afterwards and just line it up with the video. So again, as where I don't do much like wireless recording or really like have super wide shots, I mostly do vlogging and product reviews, or I do streaming. I really don't feel like a wireless lav mic makes sense for me, but it might make sense for you. And again, if you know how to kind of clean up that audio and make it feel less muddy, or maybe I didn't position it right, maybe the wireless lav mic might work for you. But again, for me personally, all intents and purposes, using what I have, or at least upgrading a piece of equipment that I use a lot, I could just upgrade my shotgun microphone to get a better sounding, better quality microphone, and then I can boom it. It's gonna sound even better than what it did before. The Video Micro is a phenomenal shotgun mic. It works great for vlogging. It's also very small, which is very nice, and it comes with that dead cat, which is really cool. So in case you are out vlogging, it's great. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully this helped someone out there. I don't know if it did or didn't. If you liked what I did, then feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Give this a thumbs up if you want to. Don't forget to subscribe here. Connect me on my social medias down below. And don't forget to catch me live on Twitch, which I'm going to edit the rest of this video super fast so I can go live on Twitch and start playing a game, new one. Come check me out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. We out of here. Right, Baby Yoda? Yeah. You whispered it, but you didn't hear it. He said we out. All right, let's go.
Have small.
Yo, can I get some hype in the chat from my man over there gifting out fucking 1 billion subs. Thank you so much for that. Bro, she better... Oh my god! Why? What?